Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Quad Boss Elite, and today we are working on the Silverado once again. Today's modification it's really simple and it's really cheap, so why not, right? Let's do it. So today what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna Plasti-Dip the emblems on this truck. So the Chevrolet emblem here, the Silverado emblem there, and also the 1500 emblems on both passenger and driver doors. And then we're also going to do the bow tie up in the front. And then the main reason why I did this was I want to get those stupid chrome mirrors black, because I don't know what Chevy was thinking when they did that. In my opinion, they look ugly, so we're going to change that today. But right now we need some Plasti-Dip, so let's go get some Plasti-Dip from Home Depot.
If I could take you up and tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Life could be a dream. Plans would come true. Spend my whole life loving you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh, life ain't a ding dong, a lang, a lang, a lang. Take you up and tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh, life could be a dream. Shaboom, and a ding dong.
Oh man, so we just got back from Home Depot. We got the Plasti-Dip. So now I'm gonna wash the truck because we need it clean, and she's dirty. I gotta admit, she's dirty. So we're gonna clean her up, and then I'll show you guys what we're gonna do. Alrighty, as you could tell, she is all cleaned up now. Now, some of you may be wondering, what exactly are we Plasti-Dipping? So today I plan to Plasti-Dip the bow tie up front here, just the bow tie, not the chrome part, but just the bow tie. And then I plan to do the 1500 emblems on both sides, the driver and the passenger. And then I plan to also Plasti-Dip the Silverado emblem in the back here and the Chevrolet emblem as well. Now the main reason why I wanted to Plasti-Dip these was these mirrors. I can't stand those chrome. I don't know why Chevy did that. In my dad's 2010, they're all black and they look better, because really, why would you want your mirrors to really stand out? I didn't understand that. So we're gonna Plasti-Dip these bad boys, and yeah, we're gonna have a fun time. Let me get this thing in the shop and we'll get started. Alrighty guys, the truck is in the shop, as you can tell. We're actually gonna get started here. I'm gonna show you what exactly I got. I got Plasti-Dip. So I actually got this Plasti-Dip at Home Depot. It should be really easy to find. I've been able to find them at Walmart, Amazon, hardware stores, so it should be pretty easy stuff. It's really cheap, to be honest. I paid, let me see here. Yeah, I paid 12 bucks. 13 basically. I got 2 cans. Realistically, for what I'm doing, you probably only need 1. I just got 2 just in case. Now, if you're planning to do something, you know, maybe like do the rear bumper, the chrome right there, then you'd probably need 2 cans, because if you plan to do the back, you probably should do the front as well. But realistically, for what I'm doing, you really should only need 1 can. So let's get started. Okay, I'm here at the rear of the truck. I'm going to start with kind of an easy one. We're going to go to the Silverado badge here. First thing we're really going to want to do is we're going to make sure that this surface is really clean. As you could tell, it's really, we really want to scuff that up. I I recommend just using some sort of alcohol, or I plan to use this go off stuff because it eats through everything. So I'm gonna plan to scrub that down, try to get it as clean as possible, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so I got the surface pretty much clean. You probably won't really notice too much of a difference, but it really affects how your coats are gonna come on and stick. So we're gonna wanna make sure you do a good job at that. Next, we're gonna actually start kind of covering the outer surface. We wanna kind of stop it from overspray. So with this stuff, it's really nice because you don't need to get real close to there. You can be like right here. And this stuff, I'll show you when we get closer to it, when we actually peel the stuff off. We could actually just kind of cut along there nicely. And the rest of it will just pull off, and then you have a nice dark badge. So I'm gonna get started on the paper. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand, obviously, but I'll do a little bit and I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then we'll get started painting. Okay, so there you go. That's kind of what you really want. You don't need to get real close up there. It kind of makes it a pain to put a bunch of stuff around there. So I just got a decent amount, just enough to where the overspray won't hit. If you get overspray like over there, that's your fault, I guess. So there's what it's that's what you want there. My suggestion is to protect everything around each emblem before we start. So like I'll do the Chevrolet emblem, and then I'll do the bow tie and the 1500 emblems up front. It just makes it easier. That way you could spray everything in one time, and you know that you're getting even coats on all of them. So I'm gonna run a time lapse of me doing that.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think it's all angels just walk by. 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 There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my there goes a sight. There goes a sight, there goes a sight.
Okay, so now that I got the whole truck all masked off, I got the Silverado, I got the Chevrolet, I got the 1500 down there. I also got the mirror. Kind of want to be careful too, because when you're spraying like this, you don't want it to hit the windows. I got the bow tie up here. This is where you really want to be careful. You really want to make sure you cover up back here, because you don't want any of that overspray getting in the radiator. That doesn't help your radiator. So got the bow tie there. I also got the mirror on the driver's side. I also put paper back there as well. Make sure you don't spray the window. And then the 1500 down there. Now that the whole truck is masked off, we'll start with an easy section and go to the Silverado back here. I got plenty of lighting set up so I can see well. Okay, so I got my Plasti-Dip here. Make sure you guys really shake this stuff up well, because it's going to dry up as rubber, so you really want to make sure all those chemicals and colors are all mixed in there well. I've shaken this up quite a bit over time. So really what you're going to want to start, you want to start with kind of a light coat to let it harden up, and then you could apply a pretty good second coat on there. So just kind of lightly spray it. just enough to kind of cover it up right there. I'm gonna let it dry for maybe about a half hour. We'll see what it looks like in a half hour. Okay, so that is the first coat. As you can tell, I didn't put it on there really super thick, but it's getting there, to be honest. It's only been 20 minutes or so. It's already hardened up and it's starting to get there. I'm thinking probably about 6 to 7 coats of this stuff, and it should be good. I'll keep going around the truck, or I'll show you a time lapse. Okay, so here's after the second coat, and I have to say I really love how this is looking so far. This is only coat 2. You guys may notice when you spray it on there, it does not look like the way it is now, but I really like how it's coming out so far. But the thicker, the amount of coats we put on it, the easier it is to take it off. If you put 2 or 3 coats, when we try to take this stuff off here on the truck, it's going to be a little harder for you when you only do 2 to 3 coats. That's why we're doing, 6 or 7. Plus, the thicker the rubber, the more durable it's going to be. So, I'm going to keep running that time lapse, and we'll see what it looks like after about 7 coats. Okay, so that's about 6 coats on these emblems here. I think that's good enough. They really do look good. So I'm going to take this paper off, and then we'll start taking the excess rubber off on the truck.
Oh, life ain't a ding-dong. If I could take you up and boom, 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 tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Okay, so I took most of the paper off. Now what you see right there is this is the actual, it's actually on the truck, this part. But what's nice about this stuff is that when you spray it on there, it only goes on a flat surface, so it's not bonded to there, which you can see right there. It comes off really, really clean. I can even show you guys that it'll peel off really easy. See how nice that is? This is why I liked this stuff, is that as soon as you're done, it just peels right off. Basically, Plasti-Dip is basically rubber. It's just real thin rubber. But look how clean that came off. That looks really, really, really nice. So I'm gonna take off the top part, take this off, and I'll show you what it looks like with it off. Well, there it is with all of that tape and excess rubber off. What do you think? I really like that. That really looks good. I love the rubber look to it, especially on the Chevy emblem there. That looks really, really nice. Came out really clean. You can even, if I get in closer, there's no residue on the truck. That looks really, really nice. I'm glad how that came out. So, now that I showed you guys how to do that part, just whatever else you did on your truck, do the same. So I'm going to do the same to this Chevrolet one. This one's going to be a little different because of some of the inside pieces. I'll have to get those started somehow. Okay, so I got most of the Chevy Chevrolet emblem done. As you can notice, when I was pulling it apart, some of it broke, like right there. And then I couldn't even get to that. So what I'm thinking is I got this nail filer, anything small enough that you could really be able to take that up and be able to peel it off. That's all you need. You know, you got a razor blade too in case you need that. So I'm gonna give those a try. Okay, so I got all the rubber off from like these guys. This nail filer really worked well. It really did. I was able to get in those fine spaces. So if you got the same emblem as I do, nail filer will work. Also a razor blade would work. You just gotta be careful about scratching the paint. But the rear tailgate looks really well. I'm happy the way those came out. They really look good. Well guys, it is day 2. Yesterday I showed you guys how to clean up the truck. We did the emblems together, and well, it's done. Yesterday I took off all the paper and the rest of the rubber. I let it set up overnight so that way it can completely harden before I take it out of the shop. And I have to say, they look great. I'm really glad of how these came out, especially the mirrors. The mirrors look factory, to be honest. You wouldn't even know that there was chrome on there unless I told you. So let me show you guys what they look like. That looks great. You wouldn't even know that was chrome before, especially when I stand back. Looks like a stock mirror to me. Second, the 1500 emblems. Those look great. And then the Chevy front emblem. I really love how that matches the chrome there. It makes it stand out and looks like a midnight edition. I like how that came out. And then lastly, the rear tailgate. The Chevy emblem looks great. Silverado looks great. Overall for $6, it looks really good to me. It really made this truck stand out now. Looks clean and fresh. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really kind of something fun. I was looking for something that was kind of along the cheap lines, but also to make this truck really stand out. The Plasti-Dip worked really great. I was happy the way it came out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please just give this video a like. Subscribe to Quad Boss Elite. Check out a SILVERADO restoration video. This is part of it. Go watch that stuff. It's great stuff, man. Thank you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.